A proven research have shown that every leadership and administration comes with its own uniqueness. In the time of President Goodluck Jonathan, we experienced a high flock of the South Southerners from the South naturally to Abuja, the city center. When it was time for President Muhammadu Buhari, may he so rest in peace, we also have the same thing that happened. We have people invade, not invade, let me not say invade, but saturated the Abuja environment, the Northerners saturated the Abuja environment, especially the Bureau de Change sector, and that was a lot. Now we are in the era of President Ahmed Bola Tinubu. We are experiencing the same thing to its own uniqueness. The Southwesterners have invaded the Abuja capital city territory and the commercial hub. You are welcome to Redefining Perspective podcast. My name is Michael Umoru, and today we shall be talking about topical issues that it has to deal with Karshi and real estate investment. We shall also be looking at people, high flock of people, high network individual, business and politician, even government parastatal, acquiring massive hectares of land in Karshi. We shall be looking at the whole zones too in Karshi and the plan that Redefining Bricks has for the indigent and resident of Karshi. I'm not just here alone in the studio. I'm here with some amazing personality and individual, and I'm so excited already to have them in the studio. Let me say, what a bombshell, So I have with me here a focused, committed young lady, a touch and follow in the real estate industry that will help you make a high real estate investment opportunity. The person of consultant Blessing Okoko.
Hello, thank you. I'm happy to be here.
You are welcome. I also have another of our speaker here with me. This is Table, focus, young lady in the real estate industry. Whatever she tells you, take it anywhere, you will succeed. I will have the person of consultant Juliet Ozulibo.
Thank you so much for having me here.
You are welcome. The pleasure is mine. And with me here in the studio is my guest. And it's a committed young man, a passionate young man who knows his onion and terrain in the real estate industry. A 200-yard husband material. And is the person of Adeni Oluwaseyi, popularly known as Cruise. You are welcome to the studio this morning, sir.
Thank you very much. I'm so excited to be here.
Oh, great. The pleasure is mine. Well, let's dive in straight to what brought us here. There have been a lot going on in the real estate industry, which I'm very much aware. But basically, there have been news of real estate activities in Karshi, which is very alien to me, that I'm beginning to wonder what's really happening in this place, what's going on. But having you guys in the studio here with me gives me the confidence that our audience and followers will be able to relate personally because we have you guys here. So I would like to know, Juliet, you are someone who has been in the real estate industry, who knows a lot about the real estate industry, and now also, you are now having your investment layout in Karshi. Where is this Karshi located? And is Karshi an attractive location? We'd like to hear from you.
All right, thank you so much for that question. I'm so excited to be here.
You're welcome.
Karshi has one of the most beautiful views in Abuja. Because of its top hill, you can stay on the top hill and view the whole city center, and it has a flat land. Now, Karshi is strategically located in the southeast edge of the capital territory that shares boundary between Nasarawa and Abuja. Now, Karshi has two access routes, which is the Karodikwe axis. I don't know if you know about Kubo Market.
Kubo, yeah, Kubo, yeah.
Thank you.
That close to the Kari Junction, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
Just 2 kilometers.
Yes.
Okay.
The FCC minister has inaugurated for a bus terminal to be stationed there.
Oh, really?
So now making it easy to access city center. Then the second route is the popular Karshi route that has been abandoned since 2011.
Oh,
over 13 years now.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Now, during the Goodluck Jonathan tenure, now the FCT minister, the current one, see that particular thing and then pick it as a project.
It's a project.
As I'm talking to you now, he has commissioned that road. It's just from that Karshi road now. It's just 15 minutes drive to one of our estates.
Oh.
Now, talking about why Karshi is attractive.
Yeah, we'd really love to know.
Yeah, one of the things is that it's on a flat land. Yes. And another thing is that it has good infrastructure in place. Now, Karshi, even before government foresee that location. They already have a constant light, water, and a good access road to the communities. Due to when the past FCT minister, he picked that particular location and do good road for them.
You mean the person of Mr. Erufai?
Nasir Erufai.
Nasir Erufai, yeah.
Yes, he did that project for them.
Oh, really?
Now, Karshi have an attractive location for businesses to strive. Yes, and they don't. Do you know about the Karshi waterfall?
Karshi waterfall? No, not really.
That place is an amazing place.
It's been a while
for tourist lovers. As in, it's an amazing place for nature lovers because that place I can't really tell until you experience it. Seriously,
I think I can actually imagine why some high profile and network people, because that's the speculation in town right now. That the high profile individual business and all of that, they are already making headways towards that location. I was wondering what's going on, but then. We are going to find out this very moment today on the podcast, and I would like to know, Consultant Blessing. There have been this speculation of high profile individual moving towards tilting their investment plans toward Karshi. What can we say is responsible for this? Because that's new. That's new to me.
Yeah, so I think it's because the value they see in Karshi. So I'm going to categorize this value into 3 categories.
Okay.
First of all, Karshi is a very strategic area with accessibility. Karshi also have a high return on investment. And Karshi is a place that has government infrastructural development. So when you talk about Karshi being a strategic area, it is accessible to city center. So like for instance, if you have land in Karshi and you stay around the city center, you don't have to start panicking like, okay, maybe you're doing the land banking and you're like, okay, so if I want to come and check my land, how, the stress of, the kilometer, the distance, that's not a problem for you when you're investing in Karshi, because that is the city center. So, and it has accessible road, just like my colleague said, on the 13th of June, right? Yes. The FCT minister commissioned Apo Karshi Road.
Yes.
Oh, the road has been, this thing it's been a while now. We've been hearing news of this road construction and all of that.
Yeah, just like she said, the project started a very long time ago. So most of the past government, they try to do the road, they abandon it, but it has been carried, it has been completed, just remaining few miles, but the road has been commissioned. So, that road now makes it very easy for people all over the city center. If you're in the Apo axis, it's easy for you. If you're on the Kobo axis, it's easy for you. If you're even in the Nyanya or even Kuje. So there's connectivity in Karshi. That is what people look at. You understand? So talking about high return on investment, Karshi has a high return on investment. Just like you said, most of the Westerners, they came with the current president.
Actually.
Down to Abuja. So, most of them, you can't just come to Abuja and want to live in the city center, places like Metama, Sokoro, and all that. So you need to investigate, check areas that has some infrastructure and that's a place that you can easily invest, access, and all that. So this channel people to Karshi, making Karshi to have a high return on investment. So with the high level of demand of houses, the high level of people in Karshi, and the government's infrastructure in Karshi, so it made the area to have a high return on investment. So if you invest in Karshi with a little amount of money, within a short period of time, you will have a high return on investment because people are coming in. And when individuals start looking into a particular area in their numbers, it increases the infrastructure in those areas. Let me even give you instance. So we have a layout we are selling called Kingsview Estate, one of our estates. Okay. We started selling this estate as of June last year. So I selling 500 square meters for 4 million naira. But as I'm talking to you, that place is being sold for 15 million naira.
Wow.
So you can imagine just within 8 to 10 months, you've already have a high return on investment. Why? Because you invested in that Karshi and because real-time bricks also made it possible. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying.
No.
So you can check buying 4 million and selling the price now is now 15 million naira. So Karshi has a natural high return on investment. You don't need to stress. Then talking about the government infrastructure. The government really have eyes in Karshi. Let me advise you, my honorable host.
Please talk to me.
If you want to invest in a place, you need to check something. Yeah. Check out a place that the government have interest on. And Karshi is one. Yes. So the government currently, they are planning on building 5,000 housing units for federal staff. That is one interest they have. They are also building a maximum security prison in Karshi.
Wow.
So, with all this thing, when this infrastructure started looking up and all that, let me not say much.
The way this lady is talking, this touch and full of it is about to touch me.
Yes.
It's about to.
Adding to what she said,
Okay.
I just want to tell you a story about my client that bought land in Karshi.
Okay.
Now, before I even took him to site, it was like, when I just mentioned Karshi, he was like, I don't really like that environment. It's too not my kind of place. So I just tried to convince him, and he went there. Immediately he saw the place, because the estate we have, Kingsview, is on a tiled road. He made payment that day. You understand? So we sold for him that 500 square meter for 4 million naira. And now it's 15 million naira.
Wow.
And then there's another client again that he could not afford the 500 square meter price, and he went for 2.5, which is 300 square meter. Currently now it's 9 million naira. He wants to even sell it. So imagine the profit he's making in a short period of time.
And all this thing are happening within a space of 8 months to
Just
1 year.
Thank you.
To 1 year.
Yes.
Wow. I'm
So that's
really
the high return we are talking
Invest
about.
in Karshi and go and sleep.
my God. I'm really amazed with what is happening in this, because the way you guys are talking, the way how passionate you guys are now, even me myself, I'm feeling like I'm missing out
You're really
for not
missing
have
out.
invested
You're really
in
missing
Karshi.
out.
Wow. Well, I think it's not too late too. Having
no,
you guys
no,
is
no,
an advantage
it's not.
to be. So now we will be going over to my guest today, Mr. Adeniyi Oluwaseyi, popularly known as Cruise. You're welcome again, Mr. Adeniyi Oluwaseyi.
Thank you.
I've known you for a while now. I've followed up with your real estate activities on social space and all of that. And I've known you to be in the real estate terrain for a while. We've been doing well. Yeah, and you have been carrying out your real estate activities around places like Guzape, Asokoro, Maitama, Kasana, Idu, all of those high brow area, high prime areas, and I've known you to. But now, what strikes me deep now is, what has informed your decision to tilt towards Karshi? Why Karshi now?
All right, thank you very much. Like I said earlier, I'm so happy to be here. So about 3 to 4 years ago, I have opportunity to actually sell Karshi. But all my effort there was not just working. And about 2 years ago, I got to meet the CEO of Retime Bricks, and that was the turning point. And knowing this CEO give me more assurance and more reason why you can sell Karshi. Now, there are people who have more than what Retime Bricks have, but they can never deliver what he's doing currently. Now, just like my speaker actually said, about 10 months ago, I was in Kingsview Estate. There is nothing happening in that vicinity. In fact, I could remember very well, I think it was only few houses I saw around then. But 10 months later, I went there. I was overwhelmed. I was overwhelmed in terms of seeing things in place, infrastructure, talking of perimeter fencing, talking of electricity, talking of water board, talking of constructing a swimming pool, recreation center.
Wow.
It's just so amazing. And there is internal road network.
Within the space of 10 months.
In the space of 10 months.
Wow.
And it's just so crazy. Then it got to me that if this man can actually do this, then there is more to this. That was one of the reasons I actually did. And then talking about another thing, Karshi has one of the most natural view. My speaker have already talked about it.
Yeah.
And I don't want to actually say more on that. And again, talking about the security in Karshi is just so amazing. There are these federal agency security in Karshi, and it makes that place look so organized and coordinated, even secure. And when you are coming into Karshi, you can see army checkpoints when you are going in. And when you are coming in fact, the new Apo Karshi road, government have been planned to put federal agency security on the road just to make sure that that place is highly secured. And most of the things that actually give me more courage that Karshi will be another city center in the space of 4 to 5 years to come. Because looking at Karshi right now, Karshi is just something that if you invest now, believe me, your investment can never go wrong. Just like what my colleague said, I have a client as a last year. Okay, one of my friends actually brought a prospect to the office, and they were actually having some conversation with the client. And she told me this story actually, that the client put it to her that between Kiami and Karshi, where do you want me to invest? And she was asking me that question, that what's my intake in that? I said, obviously, look at it very well. See, when you are buying real estate location, it's not about only things that is happening. No, you have to consider government presence, which my speaker actually talked about. That airport is close to Kiami doesn't mean that the value of that place is increasing. You must actually know what is actually going on in the estate. Look at Kingsview Estate. Every day they are working. If you go to that estate now, you will see people working in the site. That means that project is not an abandoned project. It's something that they have. In fact, what gives me joy most times is that the CEO of Redefining Brick has a vision. And most times when you walk into their estate or when you hear the name of their estate, it gives you more motivation, more push. That imagine that they named their estate Kingsview Estate, the Future City Estate, the Light City Resort, and the Bricks Garden. All those names give you more motivation. Imagine yourself living in Kingsview Estate. How will you feel like?
Like a king, like a king.
Like a king.
So it has its own personality that it carries. So when you are living in Kingsview, I feel like, oh God, look at people actually staying around me. You are living with people that actually matter. And again, I heard that in Karshi, most of these high prominent people actually buy hectares. I mean hectares in Karshi. There are military hot zone in Karshi that you know that this particular area actually owned by these military people. And that gives more security in that community. And again, what Redefining Brick does in Karshi, I don't believe that other real estate company can actually do that. In Karshi alone, our Redefining Bricks has about 5 layouts in Karshi.
My God.
Karshi bad pass. Imagine, this is not just, I'm talking of 1 hectare, 2 hectares. I mean in hectares. And we've sold out the first layer, second layer, third layer, till the 4th layer. And now we are selling the Future City.
That's a great one. But then, I will also like to know, consultant Blessing, like you've been working with the Redefining Bricks for a while now, and of course, I want to believe that you are not just Redefining Bricks, not just invading the territory of Karshi, just trying to develop the place and all of that. There must be a plan on ground. Like what plan does the real estate Redefining Bricks? I beg your pardon. The Redefining Bricks have for the indigent, the residents of Karshi?
So last year December, Redefining Brick Foundation headed to the primary school in Karshi. We went there, we selected some best students, and we gifted them books, school bag, and even all that, It didn't even stop there. We also promised them they were working on it, which it will soon be executed within a short period of time. So we promised them that we're building latrine, because we found out that the school does not have a good latrine for the student. You understand? So Redefining Bricks, we're not just all about selling land. We also check the community we stay, like where we have our estates, what they don't have. So we started with the school. So in due time, we'll be building latrine for the school, at least that's helpful. Then talking about our estate as a whole. So we have a mall we're building currently. And by the time we finish that mall, we need workers. And this has to come from the indigenous
from the community, right? Oh, I get it.
Increasing employment rates.
Okay, all right. I want to believe our viewers, our listener out there, you are not just looking at us. You are not just watching for watching's sake. You're also going to leverage and take advantage of this opportunity that have been mentioned already and run with it. If you have the capacity, why not? You can do it. I believe you can do it.
You might be hearing us talk about millions and millions and millions. No, we also have affordable land. I didn't just stop there. We have payment plan. We have make it very easy for everyone, in the sense that we want even the market women to be able to invest. So our Future City is very affordable. It's selling for 2.5 million, and we also have payment plan for that 2.5 million. You can give us 60% and spread your payments within 3 months. So we are affordable, just like the name implies. Home of affordable housing.
I know that you guys are on fire, but for the sake of time, I know if I'm to leave us here, we are not going to leave here today, because you want to tell me a lot of success stories about your wins and all of that, how you are going. But then, before you go, want us to just give us a take home for your audience.
My audience, we are not just selling land, we are selling a future that you can count on.
Yes. So I will employ our smart investor out there. You don't wait to buy real estate. You buy real estate and wait. And that is why the rich keep getting richer, because of smart investment. At Redefining Bricks Estate, you don't just buy piece of land, but you buy peace of mind.
Both Redefining and real estate. It doesn't expire. So as a helping you to get a landed property is not just a business transaction. I mean, but it is our purpose to help you.
Wow.
Thank you.
It is said, our adage rightly said that a journey of 1,000 miles starts with a step.
Yeah.
I want to believe that you out there, you'll begin to take a good step. You'll begin to take a good step already in making the best investment opportunities. See you next time when we come again on Retime Breaks Pepesi Podcast. I remain your host, Michael Umoru. You can also follow them on their pages, on their website at www.retimebreaks.com and also on other social handles at Retime Breaks on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, at Retime Breaks, right? Am I correct?
Yes, at Retime Breaks.
Okay. Thank you very much, guys.
The pleasure is ours.
Yeah.